for those of you who have just joined in, what is happening is that there are 4 articles, there's 3 pieces of video in total about the Neo The World Ends With You that came out today. And in total, it's about 20 minutes of footage. We're gonna watch the footage because we don't read. Okay, here we go.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Colin here from RPG Sites. If you listen...
Okay, right off the bat. This seems to be the new player pin, that's fine. There's a map now, the music's happening. There's the mission up there. Okay, we'll study this later. We'll go through this in slower speed earlier. I think we should just watch it.
You might know of me from being an occasional guest who likes to scream about Dragon Quest. I was given the opportunity to preview the first 2 hours of the PS4 version of Neo: The World Ends With You, streamed over Parsec. While I was unable to record footage of my own, thankfully we were provided B-roll by Square Enix to use for the
No, I can't take any calls. I'm sorry. No. I'm doing things.
Video. However, according to the terms set by them, I'm not allowed to just show you the raw, unedited footage. Personally, though, I think that works great because talking is both my hobby and basically my career. As quite a big fan of the original game, I was joined by many others in being ravenously excited when a sequel was finally announced. While I was never worried about the state of Neo, I had plenty of questions on how TPEWY would make the transition to 3D. And I gotta say, roaming the stylized streets of Shibuya...
Okay, I think this is the only one with like a lot of narration over it. I think the others are just gameplay.
Fixed camera perspectives during exploration. Reaching the 104 building,
we got the graffiti back!
Tower above me was an incredibly cool moment. One that few RPGs depicting this setting have been able to match. The camera glides alongside you in large open areas or snaps away in tight alleyways, relaying a sense of scale to the environments. Scanning has returned as well, and the stark neon
hold on. Before we see that, I want to see what those controls were. Chat log?
Huh? Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just people you're scanning? But that doesn't make sense.
No, scanning is R1. Is there multiplayer in this? Is there multiplayer? Whoa, hold up. Hold the phone.
It might just be, like, dialogue that's already happened between characters.
You know what? That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Okay, let's not get too excited. Okay, that's probably what it is. Okay, yeah. Let's not jump the gun on this one. It's probably just like the dialogue.
Oh, we can still mess with the difficulty setting.
And the stark neon pink change in the color of the sky, along with the float.
Wait, what? Okay, that's just, I guess. Are these real tweets? No, surely not. Surely not. These are not real tweets, right?
I doubt it.
Words are stunning ways to adapt a mechanic designed around a 2D sprite-based game. One nice addition is that it seems like each party member will be able to interact with the real ground in ways that Rindo can't. Fret, your certified precious best buddy of the game, is the only one whose ability I was able to see during these first 2 hours. He's like a glorified reminder function on your phone, with adorable little hand-drawn images to match. It's really cool. This doesn't sound like much, but my mind is already racing to think of how they can implement it into the game's themes.
Ooh.
While I only got a chance to roam a small section
game's
of the
looking
overall
polished,
map,
yo!
I was impressed and left hungry for more. But I'm sure the main thing
I like
you
that
want
it
to
keeps
know
the graffiti
about
on the
is
left
how the
side. I
battles
didn't
work.
notice that with
The
Animal
combat
Crossing.
mechanics of TPEWY were always divisive, to say the least. Developing for PS mechanics of TPEWY.
Before we do that, drop rate comes back. That's good. That's real good. So the it looks like they're not changing how way that works, which is good because that was like one of my favorite mechanics about how Neo worked. Oh, sorry, about how TPEWY worked.
Were always divisive, to say the least. Developing for PS4 and Switch meant they had to change up a lot, but I was
okay, reduction 1. Oh, pins, we know! Let's go!
Oh,
Okay, hold up. A couple of things.
Developing for PS4 and Switch.
Reduction 1, the chain battles are back. That's good. Chain battles are back. That's sick.
Which meant they had to change up a lot, but I was never able to get an idea on how.
That ready? That's new. See that down there? That's new. That was not there before. Huh. Interesting.
Well, it's
Also,
probably just letting you know that they're ready to use.
I guess so. Yeah. Also, there those also, it's new that they show what buttons are assigned with which pin now, which is cool. That's also new.
How they plan to do so while just watching trailers.
Yo,
Having
look
the
at
time
his
to mess around with
movement!
it gave me a much better
Look
idea,
at this
and while it'll
movement!
be a bit before I
Yes!
get my hands on the full game, I love the new approach so far. Battles were always the
Oh, that
barrier to
bear's
entry, and now they've
going.
been simplified while still maintaining their thematic importance. And I'll be honest,
It looks
that's
so
a
good,
complete
dude!
assumption
Look
on
at
my
it!
part. But for a game that
Yeah!
cares about the importance of connections and working together, it fits the mold very well. You equip a pin to each party member, and that pin will set that character's actions to a specific button.
Where's
Alongside
Nagi?
flowing
Where's
with the
Nagi,
I
fuckers?
know,
and
it's
the usage of a
weird. I don't know
controller
where
allows
she
you to
is.
easily use
But I guess that
multiple
means we're
attacks at
gonna get
once.
show before
Pin
we get
loadouts see-
Nagi.
Bless. Thank you, Square Enix. Thank you for putting my boy in the first 2 hours. Thank you. Bless.
to be as customizable as they always were. And in this little vertical slice, I felt like I was offered a lot of options on how to build my party. The Gorilla Noise boss battle that ended my experience showed me that mashing away also won't guarantee victory, so it was nice to see that the TPEWY formula hasn't been overly simplified. Of course, time will tell how well this new battle system holds up, especially with the game supposedly being around 50 hours long, but even with the limitations of
Weak? There's elemental weaknesses in this game suddenly?
Huh.
That's cool. Also,
I
I
like
love
this.
I love how this game is moving. Like the flow and all of them just going in and being ravaged. Oh, I love how this looks. I love it. It looks really fun.
it being streamed to me, I found it to be an incredibly
Groove
smooth
100.
experience.
Show me the fusion
I never
attacks.
saw the game dip below 60 FPS, and while I'm personally
Oh,
looking forward to seeing how the
meteors!
Switch version will hold up,
Another
it's
one.
nice to know the mechanics are
Oh.
smooth at their core. Okay, let's have a chat, shall we? One on.
Let's.
Wait, how many of you people are there? 2.3 billion? Look, I like to shoot for the stars like anyone else, but let's be realistic here. That's not gonna happen. Let me just say one-on-one. I am 24 years of age. I have never physically been to Japan, and likely will never get the opportunity to do so.
Don't never say never, buddy.
Playing the first 2 hours of Neo has made me feel more like a Japanese teenager than the original World Ends With You ever did. Cliches be
that's
damned, I will stick by
fair
that
enough.
stance. Which is saying quite a lot, because I played The World Ends With You.
Look at
and
how
I
the
was a
crossing
part of the
crossing
time.
Look at
looks
this,
so
look at this.
sick.
And the sense of immersion.
Oh, you get to
felt
chase him
very
around. You get to play tag with the
beautifully
goddamn noise.
recreated,
That's how you get
No, no, no,
reductions.
no, no.
also with the character
Yeah, it's
interactions
changed.
and music. I feel
That's
it's
so
worth
cool!
mentioning, in the time I was given, I wasn't able to get the best idea on what exactly to expect from Neo's story. Mysteries stack on top of each other, and I have more questions than answers. What I am able to confirm, though, is that the writers and localization team have nailed the dialogue. I was frequently stopped in my tracks by hilarious
Yes!
quips from the main cast, and it's immediately
I'm so
apparent
happy!
just how close the main character
My,
is
it's
to Neo and
happening.
Fred
This game's
are
actually coming
because of
out.
this.
I
Can
know.
you goddamn believe it? I can't
No.
believe this game's
Something
actually
you
coming
don't
out.
see often and is always worth commending. This is only improved with the voice acting, which shows up in abundance compared to the original game. Neo is not fully voiced, but there's still a lot of voice acting in this game. I decided to play with the English voice.
It's Z0.
All of the performances. Some of my
show is
favorite
so-
lines
Oh.
and stylistic touches were unfortunately not provided to me in the B-roll, but are still worth highlighting. Like, Rindo says the phrase, "love that for you," which made me catch my breath for a good 20 seconds. Also, the characters message each other with Final Fantasy emojis like Moogles, Tonberries, and more. It's amazing. If you were not sold on this game before now, there you go. The charm comes together thanks to the music, putting a perfect bow on the whole package. TPEWY's music is what is often praised the most about the experience, and it's nice that no expense was spared
Listen to
in
this
producing
music,
Neo's
man.
OST. If you've heard the trailers already, you could probably get a taste of that for yourself, though. The biggest sin
Look
of
at 'em
this
going so
opportunity was
dynamic!
Square Enix only
They're all
giving me
going
2
in!
hours,
Look at this
because
movement!
I really just wanted to stop and drown
Waifus!
myself in the vibes.
Yes!
It feels distinct from the original soundtrack while still sounding absolutely TPEWY. Fans will likely know what I mean, and if you haven't played the original game, well, you'll just have to hear for yourself when the full game comes out.
Okay.
So yeah, overall, I was was pretty blown away with the game so far. As someone who's been waiting for a hypothetical World Ends With You 2 for years,
Dude, same.
this was everything.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Oh!
What?
Spikes are attached to buttons now? Hold up. So, wait a minute. So, okay, Mike, you see how like some pins have like squares and triangles
Yeah.
and R1s and L2 over them? I think that means that every character is going to be able to like use their own set of pins that no other character can use.
It does look like that, yeah.
I think that's
Well, maybe. Well, I don't know. You might be able to switch them out, but it might just be like that. You can't use that type of psych. You can't use two of them.
yes, I think yeah, exactly. Like I think that's what
Because that was
they're
how it
using.
was in the game, the original.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how they're kind of replacing the whole, like, the ranking system and the angel. You know when some Reapers can be angel and Reaper pins, that you can only use one of them in each deck?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's their way of, like, limiting the types so that you can't have, like, you can't just have, like, 7 sword pins, for example. I think that's their
Yeah.
way of, like, stopping that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it, though. I don't hate this. I'm actually okay with this, because this
Yeah.
forces you to diversify the way you approach fights. I'm okay with this.
I want that
The world
pin
ends
that
with
show
you
has. It's just, it's pretty.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty!
For years.
I'm losing my mind.
This was everything I wanted and more. I'm excited for the full version of the game, and I hope it lives up to my expectations.
Drop another meteor on his ass!
Admittedly,
Oh!
shut up
On a
significantly.
singular
If you want to
jellyfish.
catch more coverage
Fuck
of
that
me or the
jellyfish.
World Ends With You, including the full review
The kicks!
plan,
My man with the
make sure
kicks! Show me that
coverage of The
again!
World Ends With You,
Oh!
including the full review
He's
we
so
have planned.
sick.
I'm glad you're having a
Subscribe
good
to our YouTube
time
channel
with
and
your
follow us on
mans.
Twitter for updates. If you'd like to see more of our written pieces,
I'm
make
so
sure to also
happy.
check out RPGsite.net
I'm
as
so
well.
happy.
And if for some reason you thought I was pretty cool, I also make YouTube videos of
Oh,
my own,
dude.
and you can find those at Dr. Cullen PhD. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
I'm so happy. Dude, I'm so and there's 2 more videos
Yeah.
to go! There's still 2 videos to go!
They're probably gonna be very similar,
I'm guessing Minamimuro is your favorite, Ahmed. How could you... what gave it away? How could you possibly tell? I don't know. Alright, video number 2. No, we don't care about fucking Union Cross. Hold on. Here's the link to that video for anybody who wants to see it later. There's 2 more videos. IGN, give me the good shit. I need it. I need it, please.
In the first 2 story chapters that I previewed last week of Neo, The World Ends With You, the world of Shibuya is balanced comfortably between fresh and wonderfully familiar. I'm introduced immediately to the cautious and straightforward protagonist Rindo and his laid-back and cheerful best friend, Fret. A brief
Dude.
prologue sets up their appearance.
There's gonna be so much frame-by-frame analyzing this shit after
I
this.
know.
The real world Shibuya, where people who have died could win a second chance at life.
Yo, we got Shoka simping in the game?
Yeah.
Maybe these people really are from Twitter.
Real world Shibuya, where people who have died could win a second chance at life. To get it,
Wait, what? Is that confirmed? Whoa. Are you talking about? I think she's talking about the previous game.
sets up their
Probably.
appearances in the UG, or Underground, an alternate version of the real world Shibuya, where people who have died could win a second chance at life.
Hold on, guys.
Straightforward
She
protagonist
might just
Rindo
make an
and his
assumption.
laid-back
She might
and
just be
cheerful
making
best
an
friend,
assumption.
Fret.
She might
A
be.
brief prologue sets up their appearances in the UG, or Underground, an alternate version of the real world Shibuya, where people who have died could win a second chance at life.
She might be mistaken about that. I don't think that's... I think it's already been confirmed that it's not quite the same setup, so... that might be a bit of an error, but we'll see, I guess.
To get it, they must triumph in the Reaper's Game, a 7-day competition that challenges the deceased with puzzles, challenges, and battles against strange, dark creatures called the Noise. Rindo and Fret, thrown into the UG following a truck accident, become Team
Oh?
Wicked Twisters.
Hold up. A truck accident. Okay, that's different. That's very different. Because like there's the whole thing about them and even like the synopsis on like PlayStation Store, it says like they pick up some pins and they are now in the UG. So that's interesting that they might have actually died
Interesting.
and they didn't just get like thrown into it.
Very interesting.
In a battle to return their lives to normal.
RNS?
Reaper networking service. Be sure to check the official account.
Official account?
Yes.
The team element of Neo immediately sets it apart from its predecessor's isolated, pessimistic hero Neko. Rindo and Fret, though not without their own troubles, are far more open to forging connections with those thrown into the game with them, making them more immediately endearing.
Gotta focus. So
That's all they needed. That's all they needed. I'm sold. They gave me a single sound. They gave me a single sound bite, and now I'm immediately on board. You sons of bitches, you know exactly how to get me.
what are we thinking here?
Early on, they bond with the mysterious Sho Minamimoto, a familiar face from the first game who's clearly got his
Yeah,
own
he is.
motivations for hanging out with two goofy kids. His
Yeah, he
incessant
does.
math puns don't quite land the same now.
What? How fucking dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you,
I like
IGN?
this lady.
I
She's
will
great.
sue. I will sue, damn it.
For the protagonist's team and not building giant mounds of garbage all over Shibuya, but I'm willing to give him time.
What's the
Wait, what did you just?
Mount
What?
might land the same now that he's playing for the protagonist's team and not building giant mounds of garbage all over Shibuya, but I'm willing to give him time.
It's called art! I hate this chick.
probability of you two surviving the game? One
Loving
zepto
this.
%, if that.
Far more interesting are Neo's new characters, like the Goth Reaper Shoka and the new Game Master, Shiba. In its opening hours, Neo is at its strongest when it's not leaning too heavily on memories of its aged prequel. While brief glimpses of returning characters like the Prince, Eiji Oji, were pleasant treats,
What?
I hope that Neo
What? What? That's new. If she's thinking, if that is supposed to be the prince, on the ES pin that Nagi's like all freaking out about, he looks a little different.
Who? What do you mean? That's not the prince.
That's
I
not
don't
the
think.
prince.
Eiji Oji.
That's not the prince.
Maybe we're not allowed to. That's not the prince. No.
Did he just dye his hair and also obtain a sword?
It might just, I don't know. Cause like she only has so much footage that she can show us. So maybe she's not allowed to show that, but she can, cause she's only allowed to, like the guy in this last video said that he was only allowed to show like a B-roll.
Sure,
Isn't this-
but I don't think we have any sort of clue whether that's AG. I don't know. Maybe she did see something that
No,
makes that seem like it's AGOG. But I don't think
I'm
it's
sorry,
him.
he's just, brown hair and he has a tan, and he's a tan boy. The prince was blonde and very white.
All right.
Were pleasant treats.
So
Whatever,
they're probably
IGN.
Mostly
different.
stays away from trying to forge deep lore connections between games, and focuses instead on telling the stories of Rindo, Fret, and the friends and enemies they make throughout the Reaper's game. Tied in tightly with the new team structure of the Reaper's game is Neo's combat, which was forced to
Look at this
pivot completely
movement!
from its
Oh wait, this is
split-screen
the same
origin.
footage. Hold up.
Now,
Is that
Yeah.
not just? So it's just the same footage between all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought they all at least played through their own perspectives. Okay, apparently they didn't.
Yeah, it looks like there's a couple differences just in roaming around. Like we saw a little bit more in the Scramble Crossing in this one than the last one.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on a second. There's something else I
And
just
she's
noticed.
giving us new info. She's giving us new info.
She is. That's true. Okay, there's a couple things I'm noticing here again.
Mm-hmm.
So affinity, right? You see it there on the right. So there are elemental attacks now, and we saw that. So
Okay.
there's elemental weaknesses now. There's just bosses that like do worse against certain elements, which is cool. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too.
More interestingly, I wanna you see where it says recommended down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so right now the cursor is highlighted over show, and it says you could either use one of those pins that has better attack, or you could use the flame pin, which has a different input, right?
Yeah.
So I think that means that any of these characters can use any pin that uses any input, but you can't have two pins that use the same input
Yeah.
in the same deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what
I
we were thinking earlier.
Yeah, I think that's what that means.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it doesn't look like there's. Well, we don't know if there's pin in evolution yet. Does it? Oh no, there's levels. These pins do get levels. It's right there. So, huh? Oh,
So
and
probably?
it also says right there on the right. It says command charge, which means that you might need to hold R1 to do it. I guess.
Possibly. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're learning things. We're going full game explaining up in this
Each
piece.
party member can equip a single pin at a time.
Okay. It says new attack up, same input. Okay.
Each of which is mapped to
Yeah. Okay. So there's okay. Hold on.
Now,
Sorry guys.
each
I
party
just
member
need.
can
I just want to
equip-
see this. That one's fully leveled up.
a single
There has
pin.
no affinity. That one has rapid tap. What's that X10? Is that just how many of those pins that they have?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah. Either that or gap closer. Yeah. That move. That I think that move already is a gap closer. If you're talking about. Actually, wait. Yeah, Mark's actually. You're right. I see what you mean.
Now,
Charge might mean a gap closer. Yeah.
each party member can equip a
Yeah, because we already know
Yep.
that's the flying kick move that they approach enemies
single
with.
pin
So
at a time, each of which is mapped to a different controller button. The types of pin attacks spanning melee slashes, bursts of flames, spikes
okay, did you see that? Hold on. So that's how the comboing stuff's gonna work. So
button. The types of
So
pin
look at
attacks
that
spanning
circle.
melee
Look at the
slashes,
circle.
bursts of flames, spikes of ice, long distance
Yeah.
beams, and far more will instantly be familiar to veterans of the first game. Using a pin in combat hands the player control of whichever character it's equipped to, allowing quick swaps between close and ranged attacks and fun combo setups. Though the game's early hours weren't enough to assess how deep this new system goes, I was impressed with how natural it all immediately felt, despite
Fair
its
enough.
on-paper differences from the DS game. In fact,
I have goosebumps. I have actual goosebumps. I just listen to the music and everything going on. I have actual goosebumps from watching. Oh, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. Yo, who just hosted? Cosmo64, thank you very much for the host.
much of Neo felt intimately familiar. It was difficult for me to stay focused on finishing the preview content in the time allotted to me because I was so eager to explore UG Shibuya like I had years ago. I kept getting distracted by scanning the thoughts of passersby. I hunted down and defeated a secret pig noise, a rare monster that makes its return.
They're back! Bum,
Oh,
bum,
oh
bum,
no!
bum,
Oh,
bum.
I can't wait to mess up with those. They're
Big
gonna
noise are
kick my
back,
ass.
baby. Oh, I'm so happy. So, okay, I think they all played their
Yeah.
their own versions of the game. I think they're
Mhm.
only being given this footage to show. I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah.
in Neo.
So this isn't footage
I
of them
changed noise
playing.
battles together and
Hold up!
Oh.
Hold up! Look at my man's pose! Look at his pose!
Oh, he's such a simp.
I love him. I love him. Hold on. So, okay. You still got damage ratings. You still got a full rank. Look at the graffiti! Joe, don't look at me like that. You're gonna make me cry.
of winning rare pins off enemies or evolving the ones
Yeah, we get
Oh,
the PP back.
oh, yeah,
Oh,
you want it.
oh,
Oh my god, we get to choose to evolve it. Oh, I love that.
What? That's so sick! Oh my god! What? Fuck.
That pin also just like really like it looks really sick. Also,
We got pin evolutions back. Oh!
hopefully it's
I
not super complicated. I don't think that there's gonna be shutdown PP.
Oh, please don't put shutdown PP in this. Oh, please don't.
Hopefully
Oh,
it's just like battle PP. I like
this
the whole system, but it was just a bit much.
holy shit. Athena, did you just put in this game sucks just to spite me? It's not gonna work. Holy shit. Oh, no. Go back.
Don't do that.
Add in my arsenal into more powerful
Oh! Crater's
Crater.
Kiss!
rare pins off enemies, or evolving the ones I had in my arsenal into more powerful and interesting versions. I stopped and stood around in the street multiple times, bouncing in my chair to the incredible soundtrack of both remixed favorites and new tunes. And all that's without even unlocking the food and fashion elements of Neo.
Oh,
which I
sick!
know
They
are coming
combine!
in
They come
space.
together! Tonight is the
Opening hours of
night
Neo, the
where
World
two
of
become
Neo
one!
are
Look at this
serious
movement!
and stylish
Sick!
as hell. All the prerequisites I wanted out of a sequel to a game that was all three throughout. I'm interested in how the combat systems might evolve out of their early simplicity as the game progresses. And I'm a bit tentative about how Neo will balance reintroducing old characters with telling a coherent new story. But right now, I'm confident.
What are you talking about? Square Enix always tells coherent stories. Don't let me down. Please. Please. No, stop going on a full screen YouTube.
my
I will
gosh.
uninstall you.
that Neo, The World Ends With You's opening 2 hours are an exuberant, faithful reintroduction to a fantastical Shibuya I once loved. For more on Neo, The
I
World
still
Ends
love
With
it.
You, check out
I am the
opening
biggest
cinematic
weeb you'll ever
trailer
see in your
and the
life.
Release date trailer. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
Where's Nagi? What does ready mean? What does ready mean? I'm not ready. I am not. The pin may be ready, but I am not ready for this.
Oh my god.
Can someone just knock me out for like a month until this game comes out?
I feel that, yeah.
Game actually looks super neat from the internet. It's okay, I'm assuming. I guess so. I'm not sure what that fully means yet. Just knock me out, dude. We have one more video. It's not even over yet. And it's in Japanese! Sick.
The song.
Why did you stop?
What?
Okay, before we do, okay, this gun has music. Before we do, something very important I just noticed. I need to point out. Look at that jackass on the, look at this guy. Look at this jackass on the right. I know who that guy is. They're sneaking him in. He's gonna be this game's Joshua. No, he's gonna be that, please don't be this game's Joshua.
No!
Oh, don't do it. Please
I
no.
don't really like. He has a very interesting design, but I'm not too into it. He can't be the new Joshua, please. No one
Oh, the
replaces my boy.
They're about to, oh.
No.
Hi, 死神 SNS にようこそ。
死神 SNS?
ミッションは死神アカウントで通知されるから。
死神アカウン
Listen
ト
to this fucking music, bro.
はい、これバッチなんで。
バッジ絶対つまんねえ計算だ。ここまで主役なのは久々だぜ。
Remixes! They have remixes in this!
残れる確率は
Oh yeah.
1ゼプトパーセント。お兄さん、
Look at my precious boy. Look at him in the face. What is that? What was that song? What was that song? Did you hear the sax? Did you hear the fat sax? Actually, I'm not even sure if that's sax now that I think about it. Shit. Field! I love it all. I love all this fucking music.
So good.
And the music still doesn't, the lyrics still doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's so pretty, dude. Holy shit. I'm so glad this lyric still makes 0 sense. I'm so happy the lyrics still make 0 sense.
You know, some songs they do make sense, but it's just half of them don't.
My man just said water and honey on toast. I love this game. I love it already.
The blue noise. I'm glad that they're back. Give me Psychedelic Fox version 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Oh, that's how that works. And then you can just... Oh, I see. Sick.
Ooh, drum.
Ooh, okay.
No! Good, play more.
Oh! Oh, my son. Hold on, guys. I need to pass out first.
I feel the nostalgia on that.
Every time they play that fucking note, that is the exact same sound they play in the DS version. Every time they play it, I fall into tears. It's remixes! Remixes!
Play it again!
That was so sick! Oh my god, that was so fucking cool! Did you see that?
No, I'm focusing on the music.
Look at these gamers! I'm gonna cry. Evolve it! Please!
Oh!
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna feel okay about it.
Wait, go
And
back.
alot.
Hold on, I wanted to hear the music. 'Cause it
Sorry,
sounded
my
like
bad.
a remix.
My bad.
No, it's okay. It sounded like a very remixed version of. God, give me a second to think of the song name.
I love this funky jazz. Just
Shut
murder
up.
me. Murder me with a saxophone. Just end my life. Oh!
Oh, they still have their drop.
Hold up. Hold on.
Man, look
hold
at
on.
our Pokedex.
The noise report is back. Wait. Just murder me with a saxophone. Just end my life, dude. The difficulty, you get pins back based on difficulty. And the drop rate is back.
Ultimate.
I'm so happy both those things are back.
Was it an ultimate difficulty in the original?
Yes.
Okay.
I am mildly happy about this.
Mildly, uh-huh.
I'm mildly happy. A little bit. I'm not sure if you noticed.
A little, maybe you might be a bit more than a little. Mhm.
A little bit. That's by the way, that's very cool. I forgot to mention that's a very cool. Oh, you can see like what the noise for those, what the actual noise symbols for them look like. That's cool.
Oh, that's a nice
And-
touch, yeah.
Did someone just say jazz in a post Persona 5 world? What a rebel. Nike, please.
No.
Nike, please. Boss battle. It's the Scorpion King. Stop. Stop it.
Oh,
Can we talk about the remix?
yeah. Someday got a new remix.
Oh.
距離を取れ潰されたくなきゃな絶対押すベクトル
My man just teleported. Oh, they did the replicated the
okay,
thing.
good.
Oh, my heart is full. I'm so happy, you guys. Guys, I don't think you understand how happy I am. I don't think you know how much all this means to me. Like, oh, dude. I don't know what to say.
I've been smiling for the past, like, hour straight.
My cheeks hurt.